Physiotherapist has the brain of a scientist, the heart of a humanist, and the hands of an artist. So hello and welcome. I'm your host, Dr. Ruby Gill, and I feel privileged to extend my warm welcome to all on the behalf of lovely professional university. So attendees, we all are gathered here to witness an incredible session on the topic sports physiotherapy as a career, as our expert is going to tell us all about it, and I'm sure you are as excited as I am for today's learning process. But before that, allow me to introduce the experts of the day. Dr. Suresh Mani, Professor, COS, School of Elite Medical Sciences, lovely professional university. An intellectual personality with a vast experience of more than 2 decades in academics and in industry as well. His expertise lies in tele-rehabilitation, cortical plasticity, leprosy neuretics, disability, cancer rehab, hand rehabilitation, and limb load symmetry. Doctorate from University Kebangsaan, Malaysia, he has extensive research experience with more than 20 research papers in national and international journals of repute. Further, he is the recipient of numerous research grants for his work, including 8 crores grant by Erasmus. To his credit, he has chaired various conferences and workshops and played a significant role as a supervisor at various platforms. He continues to push the boundaries of science through his groundbreaking research and commitment to education and outreach. So, sir, it's a privilege to have you on board with us today. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Ruby, for the introductions.
With
Let us
equal
start.
pleasure, sir, allow me to introduce our admission nominee as well.
Okay, yeah, please. Sorry.
Thank you so much, sir. So with equal pleasure, I would like to welcome our admission nominee, Ms. Rachna Bajaj, Assistant Officer, Lovely Professional University. And attendees today, she'll be discussing about the infrastructure, the admission, and other highlights of the university. So thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us today. So now, sir, over to you, and looking forward for a great interactive session.
Thank you very much once again, Dr. Ruby, for the introductions. Let's begin. Thank you for everyone for coming for this online sessions. The topic of today's webinar is about sports physiotherapy as a career. I'm Dr. Suresh Mani. I'm from the Department of Physiotherapy, School of Allied Medical Science, Lovely Professional University. First of all, we look at the popular sports in India. So if you look at the popular sports in India, it varies from different state to different states. If you look at the popular sports, it's one of the popular sports in India. It's a cricket. If you look at the India, where the Tamil Nadu or other states, primarily they focus on cricket. Some of the states they focus on hockey. So it varies from state to state. It's a diverse nations where the different kind of sports has been played. And not only that, the sports popularity in India, leads to growth of several domestic leagues, such as cricket, football, kabaddi, badminton, and hockey, and much more. So as we know, the sports it's a multi-million-dollar industry. See, first of all, you need to understand as a role of physiotherapist, first of all, you need to know what is sports industry in India. In India, the sports has been emerging as one of the multi-billionaire, industry where contributes majority of contribution towards the economy of the nations. If you look at the spending, as we know, it creates the revenue for the nations. So even government started spending more of money to, create more sports, infrastructure or sports people in the nations. If you look at the number of spending on sports has gone down from 657 crores to 2,123 crores. In the past 10 years, it become 3 times or 4 times increase in spending on sports. So what the national Prime Minister, the Narendra Modi, is saying about the physiotherapist's role in the field of sports? Let us hear from him what he says about physiotherapy in India.
So the voice is not audible. We are unable to hear.
Okay, what is learned from the Prime Minister of our nations, the impact of physiotherapies in the Kelo India and Fit India. As we know, Kelo India and Fit India, it is not possible, without the support of the physiotherapists. But the Kelo India, it is working at the grassroots level to empower the sports personalities in India. Not only, it is creates it supports national and regional state sports academies, and also Kelo India supports sports among the women. In addition to this, even in a Fit India, where the it promotes the fitness as a easy and fun as a is an integral part of the daily living. So all this area where the promising aspect of this Kelo India and Fit India, the role of physiotherapists is enormous. We already heard from the our Prime Minister of the nation. So in addition to this, the the sports industry in India, it attracts the significant investment from both international and national investors. And it is, further, involves in development of world-class infrastructure and facilities. So what you understand the sports injury or sorry sports industry in India, and how the government initiative supports, and also how this the private and government sector collectively creating a whole infrastructure for sports industry in India. So let us understand what is sports physiotherapist. Where you can look at the one of the picture here is the Ali Irani. Everyone have seen, in your childhood, he's the one, the physiotherapist of Indian team, where the Kapil Dev was playing and Gavaskar was playing. He was the one, somebody is injured on the field, he's there, there to treat them. So what's very important here? What is physiotherapy? Sports physiotherapy is there. The first sports physiotherapy is a specialized branch of physiotherapy that focuses on prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and rehabilitating the injuries and condition that occurs athletes and sports enthusiasts. So what's very important, what's the differs from the physiotherapist and the sports physiotherapist? The physiotherapist also work in the clinical setting where he treat a patients. For example, somebody having a knee pain, he treat them, it is reduce the knee, they can go back to their activities of daily living. They can go back to the society. But as a physiotherapist, when the athletes is having a problem or an injury, he has to work with this particular athletes. You make sure that this athletes, coming back to the same sports. So that is the role of physiotherapist. I think I was listening, one of the conference where the Ali Irani was saying, as the sports physiotherapist, how much was his income? What was his salary? The maximum salary is was received, that is, 1 lakh per day. That was the maximum salary is received 1 lakh per day as a sports physiotherapist of India. Okay, what field sports physiotherapists in India where you can work? In India, the sports physiotherapist can work in a different range of field where he can work with
athletes, as a professional athletes, you can train, or you can be a, uh, uh, individual, like a family or the personal trainer or personal physiotherapist. And also you can also work where, sports enthusiast. And also they also trained to treat variety of injuries, musculoskeletal injuries, the injuries that are, related to bones and muscles and nerves, such as sprain, strain, fracture, and dislocations. These are the common conditions where, physiotherapists treat. What you're looking at, one of the image here, he was our alumni. He's a urban core. He's working in a Kelo India as a senior physiotherapist. So this says that the involvement of the department to creating the future, leaders in the field of physiotherapy and sports physiotherapy. So what is next? So what is the opportunities? It's very important. Where will I get the, placement? How much salary I am going to get? So this is what I already discussed based on the experience by the sports physiotherapist Ali Irani. The maximum salary he received 1 lakh per day, right? So similarly, yeah, sports physiotherapist can work as a team of, sports team, and even he can work in a sports academies and fitness industries, hospitals, and private clinics. And also he can work as the consultant for the sports events, right? The government is doing, select, pick up those experts in India. They can, support or treat a specific conditions related to sports. And also, they also work with a wide range of athletes, from the beginning to the elite athletes to the, to the very high-end athletes. Okay, so what it's, you can see one of the image here. I would like to, state that Dr. Vikas, one of our alumni, he was consultant for the as a sports physiotherapist in the Commonwealth Games 2022. Can be able to see him, the 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 kind of, opportunities the physiotherapist has, in leading the Indian athletes to the international platform. So what is the infrastructure? Again, I just want to have the infrastructure that we have in our LPU setting. I think ma'am is going to explain to you much more. I think we have a world-class infrastructure where the indoor, outdoor games, the stadium that we have, it provides the immense amount of space for us to learn and execute a lot of, learning new skills in the field of sports. In addition to this, the LPU has been received a lot of, created a lot of athletes. If you look at these, the para Olympic athletes from the championship Dubai 2019, and it's very importantly, look at the Neeraj Chopra, the golden boy in recent Olympics, is from the LPU. And also, if you look at the LPU team lifts runner-up trophy at the Kelo India University Games. So it shows the commitment that the university and the department has towards to creating a successful athletes. Similarly, the students of, the undergrads and postgrads, they are experienced, they put them in the on-field training with the athletes. So this is some of the glimpse where our team, our physiotherapist team, treating our athletes during the recent, sports activities on campus. In addition to this department is committed to do research, sports-specific research to improve athletes' performance and, to prevent injuries, and a lot of other preventive and rehabilitative aspect of research is currently going on in our school. So this is some of the, the research being done are currently going on in our departments. Okay, so Department of Physiotherapy, not only, creating a physiotherapist, this is one aspect, but we create the leaders in field of physiotherapy, particularly in sports physiotherapy. We look at the Ishan, he's the chief physiotherapist of the Golden Boy of the Olympic, so he's from the alumni. In addition to this, you also seen the Dr. Ambreen Hayat. She is also working in the cyber. She guided or the accompanied Indian volleyball Asian championship in 2020 2022. As I said, Vikas Gautam is consulted for the sports physiotherapist in Commonwealth Game 2022. And also Shobhan Babu is the sports physiotherapist. He led the national boxing team, men junior youth 2021. So this, the glimpse of, the successful alumni or successful, the physiotherapists in field of sports from the School of Physiotherapy. In addition to this, in order to provide a quality educations, the department is tie up with the, more than 20, 30 hospitals in Jalandhar, Pagwada, and Ludhiana and Chandigarh. So this provides, the in-depth understanding and clinical training for our students. And also the innovations. So innovation is the key components of our curriculum, where we have developed in-house DT work where it measures the limb load pressures. It measures the how much load that you put on either foot of your either limb of your foot. So this also provides innovations and also new research that is contributed in the field of sports and other rehabilitation science. So we have collaborative research with the other international players, the universities where the UKM Malaysia, TSET University, and USU Indonesia. In addition to this, we also have collaborative fundings or research funding. This is, I would like to state that, the department has received the international grant of 9 crore, where we're going to create new courses, new modular courses in the field of sports and physical educations. So in this, we are developed a course on sports science, motor development, and inclusive educations in the field of physical educations. So these courses been developed under the guidance of European Union. So that's been now given to our students. So this is the added value, added courses for our curriculums. So this is some of our faculty has undergone training at the international platform on sports and physical educations. In addition to this, the department is committed to provide training from the industry experts. If you look at the sports physiotherapist, Shanavas, the captain of soccer in the Jammu, and also we have person Uma Shankar Mohanty. He is expert in the field of manual therapy. We have Dr. Harpreet Singh. He's an expert in neuro rehabilitations. So these are the glimpses. The departments continue to invite the industry experts where they can, enrich the recent advancement in the field of physiotherapy as well as sports sciences. In addition, we also have, experts from the Pilates and the international experts. They given, motor learning and motor learning assessment. So this is how, the department continues to, bring industry experts to enrich the knowledge of our students. In addition to this, we also have the specialized sports science lab, which includes we assess the sports movements, particularly gaits and posture. That's we have a independent, sophisticated, lab that we have installed recently under the project. So that we're going to provide a lot of new research is going on currently on our department. So as I said, we have a guest lecture, webinars. So this is also, one of the key area where our students get a lot of, a lot of hands-on techniques, new skills and knowledge in the field of sports physiotherapy. In addition, the department is committed to enhance the quality of evaluation through OSCE and OSPE. So this provides a quantitative assessment of your clinical assessment that you perform during your study. In addition to that, the department also committed to take your knowledge and skills to be invested in the community. So we organize a lot of community-based camps where you can be able to treat those community dwelling adults with the musculoskeletal and neurological conditions. As I said, the department is committed to provide industry-specific experts. We look at this. Ali Irani is the frequently visiting our school to deliver lectures, right, on the sports physiotherapy. We have the Shan Patman from the Australia and also Justin Coyote. I mean, Shan Patman is specialized in cardiopulmonary, where the Justin is specialized in the musculoskeletal. And also we have the Dr. Arun Maya from the Manipal, who is also specialized in cardiopulmonary. And we have Dr. Mohanty, Dr. Harpreet. Dr. Mohanty is expertise in manual therapy. Dr. Harpreet is expertise in the neurological rehabilitation. So we invite the industry experts to deliver guest lectures and workshops for our students. Okay, this is prominent academic research collaborators. As I said, through the international collaborations, we have developed those courses that is being currently, given to our students. In addition, we have the clinical training collaborators. I think we start about the multi-speciality hospital from the Jalandhar, Pakwada, and the Chandigarh and Ludhiana. In addition to this, the department is having three OPDs, outpatient physiotherapy clinics, on campus, and one in Pagwada, another one in Jalandhar, where it is, provide the services, not only sports related injuries, that also provides the services to the neurological and pediatric conditions. So that is provides, good exposure for our student to get, to understand, to learn new skills and, apply their skills and knowledge in treating those conditions. So with this, I would like to thank you for your kind attention. If you have any questions, we can proceed with that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your insightful, informative, and impactful presentation. Your expertise and knowledge in this field is evident from the discussion we had today, and your insights and perspectives provided a valuable information to our attendees and helped to deepen their understanding toward this topic. So thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir, we have few queries from the attendees. So with your permission, we'll take up those queries.
Yes, ma'am, please.
All right. So, sir, attendee wants to know that what all advancements we have in the department. So if I'm taking the admission in the university, what all the advancements I'll get to know and why I choose LPU. So can you, sir, enlighten the student that why are universities at par as compared to other universities?
Okay, thank you for the question. Number one, the degree that we have, the degree, the BPT that we, give, it's been, the curriculum has been developed based on the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. And also the curriculum is being, mapped with the many international universities. So the LPU offers, the physiotherapy that is being, equal to, national as well as the international level, so that the student can, if you want to go to Canada and America, anywhere, they can able to get the credential clear. That's one. Second one, the infrastructure that we have. Number one, the two kind of infrastructure, the manpower, the skilled, the faculty that we have. The field of physiotherapy, the more experienced people that we have in our department, that provides not only skills and knowledge, as well as the training that we can get. And second one, the classroom infrastructure. We have the research infrastructure. So now we are integrating the research as a key component of our curriculum. Even the BPT child has to complete or publish a paper. We have handholding for them to, do research and doing innovations, copyrights, patent writing. So we are giving the handholding because this is the key component for if they want to go for higher studies. So the university will ask, do you have any additional paper or publication that we have? So that's the another one. And second, another one, I just want to add one more thing. The clinical training infrastructure that we have 3 OPDs. We have more than 27, 30 hospitals. So the student will get different kind of patient exposure during this. For example, You'll be getting the exposure on sports physiotherapy. You'll be getting exposure on orthopedic, specialty hospitals. They get a very specific exposure under the neurological hospital. So we give the wide, variety of, posting so that the student can learn, all the aspects of physiotherapy, under the different, specialties. I hope I answered the question. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, sir. I completely agree with you. The state of art infrastructure, the classrooms, the equipments we have, all the instruments, or the in laboratories, the all the things which we have, and plus with the top-notch faculties, the guidance of the faculties, I think student can achieve anything, and I must say the sky is the limit. So when you are attendees, when you are at LPU, you need not to worry about anything. The university not only pushes you for the academics, as well as we are focusing on your holistic development. So we push you for the other extracurricular activities as well, which you might have some kind of hidden talents. If you are good in speaking, you can go for the literary clubs are there, so many clubs are there. If you are interested in music, dance, theater, so many clubs are there, so many activities are going on, so many competitions are going on at a daily basis. So you need not to worry, because all these things also add on to your resume, your CV, and it will enhance it. So when you are at LPU, which is known as a mini world, so you will explore yourself and you will grow professionally. So yes, sir, we'll take up another query. Yes, sir, would like to add something to this?
Yes, yes. I would like to add one more thing. I think we have created a student club. I think we have three student clubs in our school. Number one is the skill development club. I mean, totally run by the student. The student has to find out what the skill that they need. So based on the request, we provide a special, training, under the guidance of the senior most faculties. And also we have the another club where the research writing clubs. So somebody is writing research or writing patents or copyright. These club support to doing learning those skills. In addition to this, we also have a spirit inclusion club. They also disseminate the sports and physical activity in and around in the university and outside the university. Yeah. These are the
Thank you,
3 points I'd like
sir.
to add.
As you were discussing the research area, research things, so I just want to ask, because so many attendees they might have this question in their mind, that while we are writing paper or we are submitting patents or everything, is there anything like the charges are involved? Do students need to pay also? So what your take on this, sir?
I think for the research, I know if you want to do a research, you don't have to pay anything. So when you want to disseminate something, even if you want to disseminate in the conference platform, so you need to register, just to present your paper or present your, poster or oral presentation. Secondly, if you want to do publications, right? If you want to publish your paper in an international journal or the index in Scopus or Web of Science, so that is very simple. A lot of free journals are available where you can able to publish them on it. And if you want to create any IPR, patents or copyright, we have an in-house, setup. You don't have to pay anything for that. You need to provide an idea and write up, send it to the in-house, patent, IPR department. They will take care of everything. Even they'll support further. If you have any similar patents have been published, they will provide a in-depth analysis so that you can able to modify or you can, they also assist in, writing. Even the faculty assisting writing. I don't think you will not be, spend any money on this, unless until you go for a publication in a paid journal, right? So most likely we go for a non-paid journal. Plenty of journals are available where you can able to publish that.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We'll move on to the last but not the least query. Sir, an attendee wants to know that how LPU prepares the students for the placement, and what is the placement scenario of the university? So,
Okay.
so please throw some light on this.
Okay. The placement, I think the LPU is not only physiotherapy, all the school is committed to place our child. That is our primary motto of each school of LPU. That includes the physiotherapy department. Basically, for the career perspective, we request or we ask students to register for the career programs. So once they get into career programs, so there are stages of preparing them for the career. For example, prepare their interviews through mock interviews, prepare their CV. Provide a special training how to crack the interviews. That's one part. Second part, the first part is the preparation. Second part, we arrange the drive, the placement drive, based on the recruiters. We, invite them on campus so that student can go for, interviews. So based on the interviews, they can select it, they can get it placed. So that's another one. So what was the, average package last year? The maximum package that we received around 8 lakhs, right? In addition to this, I would like to state this, the physiotherapist can earn in a home visit more, right? You can generate your own, you become an entrepreneur. So, this is one of the key areas, the physiotherapist can do. And also the course that we have, we have a specialized course where we giving you the cohorts. We call them cohorts, where the student can select those cohorts. Means that the student has to decide, even the first year of the BPT, what is the pathway they want to go, whether they want to go for the higher studies, whether they want to go for the placement in a hospital, or whether they want to go for their own practice, or whether they want to go for the home care, or whether they want to go for the research, So we have, giving, pre- preparing our child even in the first year, so that they can guide them, till they pass out of their, getting their degree. So this is the, different way in which the department is supporting them, to provide a better career as a physiotherapist.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for guiding the students and resolving all the queries of our attendees. So now we have few queries from the admission part. The attendees wants to know about how to enroll to the university, and for that we have the appropriate person with us, Ms. Rachna Bajaj. So, ma'am, over to you. Please enlighten the students about the admission part of the university and other highlights as well. So, over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ruby. I'll just quickly share my screen so that I can show all the details to our students. Okay, so I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, great. So good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing fine and safe at your home. So I'll be just quickly sharing about some of the parameters which you should be considering while applying for admissions or while you are exploring for admissions in any university or college. So if I talk about LPU, I would be sharing how LPU is actually making a difference in the education sector and following their slogan of think big. So first up in the list, we have LPU creating history when 12 out of 13 students brought laurels to the country by participating in Tokyo Olympics. Moving ahead, we would like to congratulate our student Neeraj Chopra for becoming the first Indian to clinch the Lausanne Diamond League with a best throw of 89.08 meters. Talking about placements, we have thousands of LPU alumni working in multinational companies across US, Canada, UK, Australia, over packages of 1 crore. You might be the next one to grab such packages. Further, I suppose ranking is another one of the important part which you should consider while applying for admissions in any university. If I talk about LPU, these are some of the rankings which LPU has gained till date. The Times Higher Education World University Ranking 2023, where LPU has been ranked 23rd amongst top universities of India. Moving ahead with the Ministry of Education, Government of India, rankings by the NIRF, we rank 47 amongst all government and private universities of India. Talking about some other feathers on the basis of innovation, the Atal ranking of innovation institution or innovation achievements, we rank 3rd in India. And there are several other feathers which you can explore, which you can learn about through our official website as well. So now let's talk about the campus life and exposure offered. As a student, make sure that you enjoy your campus life, you gain as much as exposure you can. And if I talk about LPU students have got ample of opportunities to participate, not just in national, but international level events as well. So let me show you a quick glimpse of few of the events our students have witnessed till date. So first up in the list, we have the 106th Indian Science Congress. We got an opportunity to organize the 106th Indian Science Congress with focal theme of Future India, Science and Technology, which was inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji. Moving ahead, we had the 14th Dalai Lama in the campus for the convocation. We also had presence of former President of India, late Shri Pranab Mukherjee, for the convocation twice at LPU. We had late Shri Arun Jaitley ji, former Union Minister, for the inauguration of LPU Startup School. A very familiar face, a motivational speaker, a life coach, Gaur Gopal Das ji. He was here at campus. He interacted with the students. He motivated them about life and guided them about their life. Let's show you some of the heartthrobs. My personal favorite, we had Shah Rukh Khan, we had Deepika Padukone at the campus, we had Sonam Kapoor for the promotion of Khoobsurat, even Coke Studio was organized at the campus. Another heartthrob, I suppose, everybody knows about him. We had MS Dhoni, the most famous cricketer of the world, in our university. And there are several others. So let's move ahead with the infrastructure part. Make sure once you are exploring about university, you do visit the university. Check what are the lab facilities, the classrooms which are available for you, because you will be making several memories in these classrooms. You will be learning in these laboratories. So let me show you what LPU is providing to the students, those who are part of the organization. So this is an inside view of our 9-storied central library, which has approximately 20 lakh books, not just in online, but offline mode for our students. An outside view of our amphitheater. LP has around 3 amphitheaters where several Nukkad Natak, theater acts or debates, such activities take place for the students. An inside view of our Shanti Devi Mittal Indoor Auditorium with a capacity of approximately 2,500 audience, being the largest in this region. An outside view of our university mall. This is my favorite place. Let's take you inside this mall. You talk about anything. We have courier facilities, we have dining area, we have Domino's, we have CCD available inside, we have bake studios, stationaries. If you want to buy any clothing related or electronic gadgets, we have it all inside this university mall. Along with this, along with your academics, we want you to enjoy your leisure time. For this, we have a bowling area, a pool area for the students, along with a gymnasium, which you can enroll yourself to get fit. Yeah, in case of any medical emergencies, we do have 24-hour availability of hospital inside the campus with ambulance facility, be it related to eye specialists, be it related to dental specialists, or if I talk about physiotherapy wards, etc., are available inside the university. So this is an outside view of our indoor stadium, which has several sports facilities like an all-weather Olympic level swimming pool, 12 badminton courts. We have shooting area inside this stadium, a view of our LPU open playgrounds, a beautiful picture of our LPU hostels, and a mesmerizing night view clicked by one of our students. So yes, this was all about some of the parameters in a brief about the rankings. If I talk about the infrastructure, the exposure being offered, the placements if you are exploring about. Apart from this, let me show you now how you can apply for admissions, or if you want to inquire for admissions at our university. So just simply visit our official website, which is www.lpu.in. And on the top, you will see an icon of admissions. where we have highlighted all the programs as per your eligibility. We have after 10th programs, we have after 12th bachelor programs, we have after graduation master's program, and we also have for after post-graduation PhD programs. So let me show you something regarding the bachelor program, how you can fetch the details about it. Just click on the after 12th program, and all the programs, the disciplines which are available in the university will be right in front of you, be it related to applied medical sciences, pharmaceutical, physiotherapy, anything. So let me show you something about the physiotherapy program. Bachelor of Physiotherapy. You can see the duration of the program, which goes 4.5 years with total 9 semesters. Here we have listed down the eligibility criteria, which clearly states that a student should have minimum 60% marks in 12th with English, chemistry, physics, and biology as compulsory subject. And also you need to qualify LPU NEST, which is National Entrance and Scholarship Test. Or you can also take admission on the basis of CUET, National Level Test. Once you scroll down, you can see some of the publications, some of the student achievements of this program, the rankings, the curriculum. We have uploaded the curriculum for next 4.5 to 5 years for you. You can go through it with some electives. And yes, here comes the financial aspect, the fees and the scholarship. So although the without scholarship fees for this program goes 80,000 per semester, but we do have scholarships for you on various categories on the basis of 12th. Let's say if you score minimum 80%, between 80 to 89.9%, you'll fall in category 3, that is of 40%, and your fees will be reduced to 48,000 per semester. And if you score even better, 90 to 94.9 in your 12th, you will fall in category 2, that is of 45%, and your fees will be reduced to 44,000 per semester. Last but not the least, if you score 95% or above in your 12th, you will fall in category 1, that is of 50%, and your fees will be reduced to 40,000 per semester. Let's say if you couldn't score well in your 12th, not an issue. You can avail scholarship on the basis of the LPU NEST exam. As I've mentioned, this test is mainly for eligibility, but it will also help you to avail better scholarships. So this is a tentative cutoff we have mentioned for you. The test will be for 400 marks, and this is the tentative cutoff. The higher you score, the better scholarship you get. It can be 40, 45 or 50%. Once you scroll down, you can see some other scholarships we have highlighted for you. We have scholarship on the basis of the NEET exam. If you are planning or you have already appeared for NEET, these are the ranks mentioned for you. You can accordingly verify the scholarship, the category which you are falling in. We have some other scholarships on the basis of your innovation, startups, entrepreneurship. If you are good in sports, cultural, R&D, if you have any certificates or you want to participate and parallelly continue your game, we have scholarships on these bases as well. We have scholarships for toppers of Education Board of 2023 if you fall in the top 20 students of your state. So in case of any such scholarships, if you want to inquire anything about it, feel free to get in touch with us through our email ID, which is admissions@lpu.co.in. Apart from this, we have some financial aid. You can also share these financial aid with your near ones who are in need of it. We have for economically weaker section, single girl child, single mother child. We have financial aid for serving retired defense, CAPF, paramilitary, etc. We have financial aid to orphans, and we have financial aid to certain disability. So you can inquire about any of the scholarship through our official email ID, or you can get in touch with us through the helpline details, which we have mentioned on the right side of the screen. We have a schedule a call icon for you. We have our WhatsApp team available for you. Even we have a live video counseling, video counselors for you available to resolve your queries. So last but not the least, please go through the important dates. The students, those who have already appeared for the LPU NEST entrance exam in the February slot, their results have been declared, and the last date to take admission is 31st March. And for the students, those who haven't applied for LPU NEST exam, the last date to apply for LPU NEST exam is 31st March. So apply your test, because your further exam dates will be given between 1st April to 15th April. Let me tell you, very limited slots are left now to apply for the LPU NEST. And on 18th April, your result will be declared. And on the same day, you need to participate in the online counseling, which is a very crucial part. because you will be taking admission on the basis of it. So once your result has been declared on 18th April, a portal will open between 18th to 20th April where you have to fill your preference, which will be your priority 1 program, which will be your priority 2, 3, and accordingly. Whatever preference you will fill, we will release allotment letters on 22nd April. And in that allotment letter, your selected program in which you are eligible and the fees and scholarship will be mentioned as per the entrance test. And further, you will have 8 days to take admission between 22nd April to 30th April, in which you can make your initial payment of 10,000, which will be again adjustment of your tuition fees. And accordingly, you can book your seat in this program. In case of any queries, I have shared listed down the helpline numbers. We have our helpline number listed down here on the website as well. So if you want to apply for it, you can see the apply now icon is available on the website, or else what you can do is just simply visit our website, which is admission.lpu.in. So you just have to register yourself here with your name, email ID, phone number. If you have already done, you just simply need to log. That's it. Simple it is. So over to you, Dr. Ruby. I have shared majority of the information which can be helpful for our students to apply for admissions at our university. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, ma'am, for briefing the students about each and every part of the admission, how to enroll, and all the other highlights. Thank you so much, ma'am. So attendees, with this, we'll wrap up today's webinar. My heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for attending this webinar on the topic sports physiotherapy as a career. Your presence, participation, and support was instrumental in making this webinar a grand success. And experts, thank you. You have brought valuable insights and expertise to the table, and your presentation and discussions were both informative and engaging. And we understand that your time is valuable, and we appreciate the effort you took to join us and help to create an environment of collaboration and learning useful to the attendees. Thank you so much. And attendees, we look forward for hosting such informative webinars in the future. For that, keep a check on our website, that is www.lpu.in. So until next time, I, Ruby, will finally sign off the session. Thank you, everyone.